Long ago, in the lively village of Uluanda, where the baobab trees kissed the sky and the rivers sang songs to the stars, there lived a young girl named Amina. She was known for her curious spirit and bright smile, but everyone agreed on one thing: Amina was forgetful. She would promise to sweep the courtyard, but end up chasing butterflies. She would be sent to fetch water and return hours later with a handful of wildflowers. One day, the village chief announced an important festival: the Harvest Moon celebration. Every family was to prepare a special gift for Mother Earth, who blessed them with abundant harvests. Amina's grandmother, wise and kind, had a special task for her. "Amina," she said, handing her a large, beautiful calabash. "This is no ordinary gourd. It is a talking calabash. It carries the spirit of our ancestors. You must fill it with the purest water from the singing spring atop Mount Malio before the festival. Guard it well and do not let it out of your sight. This is your responsibility." Amina's eyes widened. "A talking calabash! How thrilling!" She promised she would not fail. The next morning, with the calabash carefully wrapped in colorful cloth, Amina set off. The path to Mount Malio was long, winding through whispering grasses and sleepy villages. Birds sang encouragement as she walked, and the sun beamed kindly above. At first, Amina was very careful. She clutched the calabash close and whispered to it, "I will not let anything happen to you." But halfway to the mountain, she passed a meadow where other children were playing a lively game of ampi, clapping and laughing. It looked like so much fun. Surely, just a few minutes wouldn't hurt. She placed the calabash gently by a tree and joined the game. Time danced away like a mischievous monkey. When Amina finally remembered the calabash, she ran back to the tree, but it was gone. Panic gripped her heart. She searched under leaves, behind rocks, and even questioned the wind. Then, from deep within the forest, she heard a soft, mournful voice. "Amina! Amina! Why did you leave me?" It was the calabash. Following the voice, Amina found it rolling down a hill toward the river. She sprinted, leaping over roots and bushes, and grabbed it just in time before it tumbled into the waters. "I'm sorry," Amina cried, hugging the calabash tightly. "I forgot my promise." The calabash sighed, a sound like rustling leaves. "Responsibility is not a game, little one. When you are trusted with something important, you must honor that trust." Ashamed, Amina brushed off the dirt, cradled the calabash, and continued her journey without delay. She climbed Mount Malio, the air growing cooler and sweeter as she ascended. At the summit, the singing spring bubbled with crystal-clear water, sparkling like a sky full of stars. Carefully, Amina filled the calabash. As she did, the calabash spoke again, this time warmly. "You have shown your heart is willing to learn. Go now and make your people proud." Amina returned to Uluanda just as the festival drums began to beat. She presented the filled calabash to the village elders. The water was so pure that it shimmered with colors unseen before. The chief declared it the finest offering, and Amina's family was honored before the whole village. From that day on, Amina changed. She kept her promises, cared for her tasks, and earned the trust of all. Whenever she was tempted to forget or delay, she would hear the gentle whisper of the calabash. Responsibility is not a game. And so, under the smiling face of the harvest moon, Amina grew into a wise and respected woman, all because she learned the true weight and the true joy of responsibility. The end.